Hey everyone, this is Bawler. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm working hard to bring you useful and interesting news. Today, I'm going to show you weapons that sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie, but they're real. These are high-tech experimental systems already being tested right on the battlefield in Ukraine. We're talking about prototype drones that fly on their own, neural networks guiding bombs, and robotic turrets that can hunt down targets without human input. These aren't just ideas on drawing boards anymore. They're out there, deployed in combat, helping Ukrainian forces push back against Russian aggression. Let's take a look at some of the most futuristic and bizarre weapons being used in Ukraine right now. And stick around, because some of these systems will absolutely blow your mind. AI-guided drones, Ukraine's ghosts in the sky. First up, autonomous drones. Ukraine is now deploying drones that don't need constant operator control. Thanks to AI, these flying machines can identify targets, navigate complex terrain, and strike without being piloted in real time. One Ukrainian startup has developed Kamikaze drones that recognize Russian military equipment using onboard vision systems powered by neural networks. These drones are programmed to scan the battlefield, lock onto vehicles, and dive in for the kill, no GPS required. That makes them especially effective against Russian electronic warfare, which often jams traditional navigation signals. And yes, these are already in use on the front lines. Robotic turrets, automated defense systems. Ukraine's also rolling out autonomous gun platforms, basically robot turrets. They can be mounted anywhere, trenches, rooftops, even vehicles. Once turned on, they scan the area for movement, identify whether it's friend or foe, and open fire on threats. One such system, developed by Ukrainian engineers, uses thermal imaging and machine learning to distinguish between humans, animals, and vehicles. Operators can set rules of engagement, but the turret does the rest, tracking, targeting, and eliminating enemies in real time. These systems are helping Ukrainian troops hold defensive positions with fewer soldiers exposed to danger. Alarm? AI targeting for artillery and bombs. Another huge leap, AI-guided targeting systems for artillery and aerial bombs. Some Ukrainian units are using software that analyzes drone footage in real time to suggest optimal strike coordinates. The AI processes movement patterns, identifies likely command posts or ammo dumps, and recommends high-value targets. This reduces the time between spotting an enemy position and firing on it, a critical advantage in fast-moving battles. Swarm drones, coordinated attacks. Ukraine is also experimenting with drone swarms, dozens of small drones flying in coordination, overwhelming enemy defenses. These swarms can be used for recon, jamming communications, or launching simultaneous strikes on multiple targets. The idea is to make air defenses useless by throwing so many threats at once that they can't handle them all. Think of it like a hive of angry bees attacking from all directions. 3D printed weapons and custom drones. Ukrainian volunteers and engineers are using 3D printers to rapidly produce parts for weapons and drones. This allows for fast adaptation, and if something breaks or a new enemy tactic appears, a modified version can be printed and deployed within days. These homemade UAVs may look rough, but they're cheap, effective, and easy to replace. Some even feature shaped charges or fragmentation warheads, custom built for their missions. Cyber warfare and AI surveillance beyond the battlefield. Ukraine is pushing digital warfare to new levels. AI is helping monitor enemy communications, detect troop movements via social media or phone metadata, and even create deepfake audio to confuse or demoralize Russian forces. In one case, Ukrainian software tricked Russian soldiers into giving up positions by faking orders from their own commanders. This is cyber warfare meets psychological ops, and it's happening in real time. The war in Ukraine is no longer just about tanks and rifles. It's a proving ground for experimental tech that could shape the future of warfare around the globe. AI, autonomous weapons, cyber operations, drone swarms, they're not just concepts anymore. They're tools in the hands of Ukrainian soldiers. And every day, new weapons are hitting the field, tested in real combat against one of the world's largest armies. This is Bawler. Hit that like button if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Until then, stay sharp and stay curious.